Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Ajijic.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors. As you can see, we are still on Lake Chapala, but we have moved 5 miles west from Chapala to the Pueblo Mexico of Ajijic.
We can't wait to jump in and show you around, but before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
Let's start with where we're staying.
Welcome to our place in Ajijic. We booked this on Airbnb for $39 a night, and it has everything you need. We have a full kitchen, washer, dryer, this beautiful living space with 2 couches, cable TV, and fast internet. Right down the hallway here, our little bathroom.
Not so little.
And our favorite, the Love Shack, baby.
Hey.
Enough of this tour. Let's head into town and see what's going on.
We're staying just 1 block north of the main highway that runs through town, and as you can see, all of the roads are cobblestone throughout Ajijic.
It's really pretty, and it's great to hear the clippity-clopping of the horses walking up and down the road, but it is a place you might twist your ankle, so wear appropriate footwear. We care about you. Behind me here is the state highway that runs around the lake. On the other side is the town that we are going to be exploring later. But first, the sweetest way to start your day, some donuts at Donuts Donuts. Let's go. All right, before we get to the donuts, I see some fresh squeezed juice across the street. Let's go grab some.
This is something else that we just love about Mexico, walking down the road and popping into places like this to get a fresh juice. Martin here just made a jugo verde and naranja. This is a fresh squeezed, fresh juiced. It was 50 pesos, $2.50 for both of those. Gracias, Martin. Lead us to the donuts. The other day we walked by here and met Francisco. This is his son Francisco Jr. They have this coffee truck where they sell coffee from Veracruz, and it is absolutely amazing. When you come to Ajijic, skip the Walmart. Don't buy your coffee there. Come down here and support them. You can find the truck right here on the main highway, and then Francisco Jr. you can find him down on the Malecon. Remember, when you're traveling, to always support local. We were given this recommendation from our last host, Jose. Hola, Jose. So without further ado, let's head into Donuts Donuts and see how holy moly these really are. Ooh, here he comes.
Don't not judge me, people. I could not just pick one.
Adam Pierce. There's only 2 of us.
There are. We don't have to eat all of them. I got one for you guys too. Since we've been to Mexico, we have experienced some wonderful sweets, but something they really excel at are their donuts or donuts. And check out these right here. We have quite a little mix. I have an eclair, I have a raspberry stuffed donut, a coffee cruller, a blueberry donut with strawberry and sprinkles, and I got this one for Heidi. It's a glazed donut with fresh cherry compote on top. Looks delicious. Let's jump in.
And I'm gonna give you a second to try to guess which one I'm gonna go for. What do you think? This one? This one? This one. Come on, isn't it cute?
It's the prettiest one. It looks like a Simpsons donut.
Gulp. I'm loving this.
You're absolutely adorable, babe.
Thank you. Are you having an internal battle?
Decisions. Yeah. You know the best thing to put in a donut? Your teeth. Well, my teeth. Oh, wow.
How's the cream?
Look at that.
That looks so good.
That cream is so light. It's absolutely delicious. It's not too sweet. And
one of my favorite donuts is just glazed.
I feel like the way you can judge a place is by their glazed donuts. If you're gonna judge a donut shop, and this donut is absolutely delicious. Watch out, Krispy Kreme. These people know what's up.
Those were absolutely delicious.
And huge. I could only eat 2.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, me too.
So we have 2 left, and since we only know 2 people in this town,
we're gonna go drop these off with Francisco and his hijo.
Yeah.
Don't you ever forget, sharing is caring.
It is. It really makes the world such a better place.
It really does.
Another thing that we really like about this place is this bike path right here. It runs for for 25 kilometers from Chapala all the way down to Jocotepec. It's a great way to get around, and right down the street here we actually saw a bike rental place where they have regular bikes and electric ones.
That was so cool. That guy Merle just pulled up on his motorcycle, said, hey, I've seen your channel before. I just wanted to say hi. And we love that.
And then look at this, Salvador and his wife Yolanda just pulled up because they recognized us.
Yes.
How amazing is it?
Nice to meet you,
gusto.
Alan
nice to
and
meet you.
Heidi.
This is exactly
And
what we're talking about. Mexicans are
welcome.
the most friendly people.
Yeah.
And welcome to Mexico, Ajijic and Jalisco.
Oh,
Gracias para
gracias.
compartir. That was amazing. Thank you for stopping us. We love to talk to our community. If you ever see us, please stop us and say hello. Now let's head into town and explore.
You will see there is quite a bit of traffic here. That is something we have noticed. And I think it's primarily because there is just one road that loops around the lake.
Let's get off this main road and head into town to explore. Come with us.
And look who the first one to welcome us in town is.
Frosty the Snowman. Or maybe just any snowman. You'll actually see these all over town. I'm guessing they put these up for Christmas and they just stick around all year. And while you're exploring the town, make sure to keep those peepers peeping, people. Like in Chapala, it's colorful, but there is also art splashed on the walls everywhere. Not only is it beautiful to look at, but it also depicts the history of the region and its people.
And where there's art, there's artisans. Ajijic is full of them. There's a ton of little galleries and shops to pop into. Great places to come and get a souvenir or decorate your home. And if you've been with us for a minute, you know what time it is.
Hug bug, baby!
Whenever you see a VW Beetle, instead of giving a slug,
You give a
give a
hug.
hug.
And I forgot to ask before, what's your favorite donut? Leave us a donut emoji in the comments down below and let us know. Right behind me here is just another example of that beautiful historical artwork. Right across the street is the Plaza de Ajijic. Let's go check it out.
Ajijic means place where the water runs, and all around town you're gonna see a lot of art depicting the local marine life, especially here in the plaza, and the gazebo is no exception. It's incredible. Let's go check it out.
Surrounding the gazebo, you will find this beautiful wrought iron work that depicts the local birds from the lake here, like this duck. He has little eggs down here in his nest and a 50-cent piece for an eye.
Did you put that hat on him?
You know I did.
Whenever you head to a new town or city, I definitely recommend heading down to the plaza first. It's a great place to introduce yourself to the local community and the culture. You can come down, listen to music, grab something to eat maybe you haven't tried, and maybe talk to a local. You know, push yourself a little bit, get out of your comfort zone, and you know, you'll appreciate where you are a lot more.
Surrounding the plaza, you will find a bunch of delicious looking restaurants and shops. They also have the Ajijic Cultural Center that might be worth checking out. Over here, I see a little market. Let's go take a look.
This market here is a great place to come down and grab some handcrafted goods from some of these artists. Check out this hat right here.
Ooh.
It's so cool, and it's actually made from this really unique material. You can take these in the water, and they're really good for traveling too, because you can bend them up and pack them right into your suitcase. Look at that.
I feel like I need all my clothes to be able to do that.
I know, and it doesn't wrinkle, and then you just pop it right back on.
I like that.
And I am gonna, of course, buy this adorable hat. Adam's gonna complain again. He doesn't get anything.
Heidi gets everything.
It costs 150 pesos, which is $7.50. When you're here, make sure to come down and say hello to beautiful Cruz here. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.
Put them up.
We just found out this is the Paseo de Arte, or the Art Walk. So when you come down here, besides the shopping, you could also check out these beautiful murals all along the wall.
And at the end of the art walk here, you can see all these dogs, and I was wondering what they were doing. They're at the carniceria at the butcher shop, no wonder. Oh, look at this really pretty pooch. Not interested.
Not interested. You got rejected by a dog for petting. Man, it's a
Times
low
are
point.
tough. Oh, he came back.
Even his collar is artistic.
Yeah, so cute.
And right across from the art walk, you will find the main church in town. We were gonna take you inside, but it looks like some people just got married. Congratulations.
Oh, and look at this. Woo! The car wouldn't start, but they're pushing them out. I love that. There we go.
Talk about getting married in style.
Exactly. Across from the parish and on the wall of the primary school, you are gonna find something very unique. It's called El Muro de Muertos, which means the wall of the dead. This wall was made by local artist Gonzalez, and he was inspired by the Zompantli. If you remember from our video in Chichen Itza, that was the wall of skulls, but here it is a lot less morbid. These memorialize people who used to live in Ajijic that are no longer with us. Something we learned about Ajijic and Lake Chapala in general is that it is home to a very large expat population. There are a lot of retirees from the US and Canada who call this home. Don't quote me, but I read that 20% of the population here in Ajijic is foreign. There are many reasons. The weather is one of them, and probably the low cost of living. But in front of us here is probably a main draw as well. Let's check it out.
The Lake Chapala Society, which is a nonprofit that has been serving the local community and expats since 1955. Yesterday I got to take a tour here and I was really impressed. I saw a bookstore, big library, restaurant, beautiful grounds with walking paths and lots of place to sit in the shade, gazebo, koi ponds, and so much more. There was live music going on as well as a class in the gazebo. They have lots of on-site activities like a dedicated pottery space where people were creating some really impressive stuff. They organize activities and fun for everyone. They even have their own ATM. It seems like a wonderful place to get involved with the local community and spend some time with some fellow expats.
Well, I think it's time to head down to the main draw of this place, Lake Chapala. Let's go. Right in front of us here, you can see this little gate. It says Puerta del Lago, which is the door to the lake. And as we're heading down to the water, you can see a lot more murals, shops. There's a liquor store right here and some nice restaurants. We are at the start of the beautiful Malecón here, and there are some restaurants right along the lake that are really nice. It also looks like there's a market here as well. There's a lot of other little vendors along the way. Let's go take a stroll.
At the start of the Malecón, they have an information booth, a map. There are restrooms that run all the way down for 5 pesos, and they even have a virtual library. Man, my sugar levels are getting...
They're plummeting.
After those donuts this morning, I was like, woo! Now I need something to eat.
It's been a while.
We're gonna run over here to one of the vendors along the Malecón and grab a snack.
We got a couple of gorditas con papas y chorizo and some quesadillas. It looks so good. I was just saying their fingertips must be burnt off because this is some hot work over here flipping those tortillas, but we appreciate it. Check out these beautiful babies right here, and they have, of course, all the toppings.
Little onion, salsa mexicana.
There you go.
Poquito cilantro.
Yeah.
Oh, ¿en qué es más picante?
There you go. She knows you. She had it ready.
She knows me. Ooh, just a touch. Oh, wow. These look absolutely delectable. And the ladies were so sweet that made them for us. Right here we have 2 gorditas. They have chorizo and potato on them. They're 40 pesos each, or around $2. And we got some adobado pork right here, which is spiced pork on quesadillas. And I cannot wait to jump in.
Let's do this.
Ooh, they are so hot. They're burning up my fingers. Just came off the griddle.
I like the gordita because it's like a little boat. Like it comes up on the side so it keeps all the toppings in.
This boat better float into my mouth and down into my stomach. Wow, that is so good. The potatoes are so tender. The chorizo has a nice little spice to it. And the onions and salsa mexicano, man, so good. We were just saying we haven't tasted flavors like that in a while. We know Ajijic is known for having a lot of wonderful restaurants and international ones as well. We went to a Thai place the other night and it was simply delicious. It was called Simply Thai. But seriously, if you want to really experience Mexico, you have to go for these authentic flavors. The ones that you get down on the street from the mother and the daughter that are cooking for you. And we understand you might be a little nervous about trying some street food, but the truth is, if there is a line, you should be fine. Always be careful, but open yourself up to tasting those authentic Mexican flavors.
Your stomach will be happy. Un abrazo.
Oh, so good. The best right here. She makes the best tortillas.
You're supposed to kiss the cook.
Oh, see. Just like in Chapala, the Malecon is a wonderful place to come down and have some fun. You can hear people laughing, music in the background. They have free barbecues. People are just hanging out. There's places for the kids to play. They have a skate park over here. Sometimes they even have some little drum circles going on. It's really cool, and we highly recommend coming down and taking a stroll here at least once while you're in Ajijic. They even have a full basketball court here and a ton of seating along the lake here. Such a nice place to come down, sit, and enjoy the natural beauty of Lake Chapala. And check out this guy. Look at his bike. He's got what? Drums, cowbells.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, tambourines. He's got flutes. Adam's joined the band. It's a two-man band.
I love Ajijic.
Yeah.
And we want to give a big shout out to our new patrons, Rue, Laura, Tim, and Sharon. We could not do this without you. We absolutely appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. If you'd like to join our Patreon community, we'll link it in the description down below. We appreciate you. Wow, look at this. That's cool. Something very interesting we learned is that Lake Chapala is actually a volcanic crater or caldera, and along the shores, many spas have taken advantage of this geothermic activity. Yesterday we got to go visit one, and it was so much fun. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the spa. From Ajijic, we hopped on the local Chapala bus heading west to San Juan Cosala. It cost 9 pesos and took about 15 minutes to Aguas Thermales. From there, we walked down the hill to Hotel Spa Balneario and paid 370 pesos each for access to the facilities, which include both hot and warm pools, jacuzzis, lounges, umbrellas, barbecues, and a temazcal. Once inside, you have the option of enjoying the on-site Spa Thermal Tlalocan, which is where we are now. We purchased the Plus Tour, which gives us access to 5 different thermal baths, temazcal, cold plunge pool, and much more. Let's get this spa day started. And sorry, but you are gonna need to wear a bathing suit. First things first, we gotta hose you down.
It's warm, it feels good.
At the car wash.
Oh, wow, wow.
At the car wash, yeah.
That was fun already.
First jacuzzi, apple cider vinegar. This is so nice. The temperature is absolutely perfect. All right, time to relax.
Is this for relaxing, or are they getting ready to cook us?
Exactly. Basting us. Jacuzzi number 2 is all about the flowers, and there is quite a little mix. I love the bougainvilleas. This one has a ton of benefits, but what I love the most is it cures irritability, and we all know Adam could use this.
Hey!
And what's really nice is they bring you refreshments throughout the course of this little journey.
I believe the third one is the mineral jacuzzi. Let's hop in. It's so relaxing.
This one here, the minerals, which are supposed to simulate the ocean, are really good for your skin, circulatory system, and they eliminate stress, which you know I need. We're now here in the oat bath. It's called Avena, and right here they have some oats. Oh my god, it's like porridge. And this is really good for exfoliating your skin, eliminating those dead skin cells.
Man, next time I have a big bowl of oatmeal, this is what I'm gonna do with it.
With the extras.
There's never extra when I'm eating, Heidi. Did I miss any spots?
I think you got it. Time to go.
Oh no, this is my favorite one so far.
Well, we're going into the chocolate one next.
Did she say chocolate? Oatmeal and chocolate? Let's go.
Welcome to the chocolate pool. This is so cool. There is a place where we can put some chocolate on our face as well. Get out of there.
Man, it smells so good. It actually helps to eliminate endorphins and toxins.
No, other way around. It helps to eliminate toxins and promotes production of endorphins.
I guess you don't want to eliminate your endorphins. That's a good point, Heidi. Oh yeah, this feels good. Let's try it out.
Oh my god, you don't need so much.
Don't limit my chocolate, babe. Man, I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in that chocolate lake.
You're an Oompa Loompa for sure.
Hey, Oompa Loompa, chocolatey face.
Now it's time to become a warrior.
Oh.
Right now we are gonna put some clay on our bodies. It's used to suck out all your toxins. We're gonna go sit in the sun for a little bit and then hop in this pool. I feel like Swamp Woman. Hello. My face is so tight it hurts. What are you doing?
I'm being scary.
Adam was just saying he feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I feel like Arnie in Predator when he comes out of the lake and he's covered in mud and the Predator says, "Where's Arnie?"
He's right here. That was awesome. Oh wow, this is fun.
It really is. I can feel it really tightening up your pores and stuff as it dries. It's very cool.
I'm gonna look like 10 years younger.
I hope not. You'll be like 13.
Stop.
I need to rinse off, but they have these very cool inhaladores right here.
Nice and relaxing.
Man, it just smells so good. You can feel it awakening your senses.
Yeah, I think it's lemongrass.
Wow, I feel so soft, like my skin is brand new.
It looks really nice.
We still have one more stop. We're gonna be hopping in the Temescal, which is sort of like a ceremonial sauna. Ooh.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Temescal.
Wow, it's really nice and steamy in here.
We just shut the door so it's keeping all of the steam in and you can really feel it now. And all of the herbs on the ground is great for your respiratory system.
Feels really good. I feel like this day has just been so rejuvenating.
It sure has.
Woo. Man, I am feeling cleansed on both the inside and the outside. Let's go hop in that cold water bath.
Wow, this feels so nice. Going into a cold plunge after being in those hot jacuzzis is really good for your circulatory system and your nervous system. Kind of like shocks your body and brings you back to equilibrium. Oh, this has been so nice. Thank you so much for coming along. We're now gonna head back up to the pools and relax a bit more, so come along. Adam, I just got us some food. Are you sleeping?
What? Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you through the cubes. Oh, you did get some food. There's actually 2 restaurants here, so if you don't bring food with you, you can always pick some up while you're here. And as per usual, the Mexicano hospitality is...
Boom. The gentleman we shared our spa treatments with today, and we talked to him the whole time. He said, "I have a regalo for you," which means present. And he went out to his car and smuggled this in.
a bottle of añejo tequila.
What a sweetheart. I mean, that just goes to show you again the warmness and how welcoming and just overall.
Just how nice and wonderful Mexican people are. It's just really heartwarming every single day that we're here.
Thank you so much for sharing your country with us and just being so, like I said, welcoming every single day.
Gracias.
Man, what a cool spot.
Seriously, everyone is having such a good time, and so are we.
I believe it's open from 8 until 7, and then the spa is open 9 until 5. Whatever you do, if you come and visit Lake Chapala, make sure you come to the thermal baths.
100%. Now let's head back down to the Malecon.
We'll see you there. Welcome back from the spa. We hope you are nice and relaxed. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to say goodbye to you now, but we have had such a great time exploring Lake Chapala with you here in this Ajijic video and then in our other Chapala video.
Seriously, the last 2 weeks have just flown by. We've had so much fun. Both places have their own unique characteristics and charm. We highly recommend going to both of them if you have the time.
Yes, well, thank you so much for coming along with us today.
It would have been nowhere near as much fun if you hadn't been here to experience it with us.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to
stick around for the sunset that we got the other night for you. It is a good one. And bling, 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 the bell.
We'll see you
next time.
Adios.